Hey everybody, this is Antoine Vaillant and I have a big announcement. I made the decision to switch the physique category.
All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's Time of Power, and I've got a couple interesting stories for you guys today. The first story on the list is going to be men's physique versus men's bodybuilding. More specifically here, Jeremy Buendia versus men's bodybuilding. So Jeremy Buendia put up an Instagram story essentially calling out Antoine Vaillant in response to Antoine's guest posing in Toronto. So he says, "I love how the industry tries to make a mockery of our division." Then he goes on to kind of make fun of Antoine in the post and say, $500 and an economy class flight for a guest posing. Cool story, bro. The real joke here is the fact that physique guys are the ones getting the contracts now. And he puts a money bag sign after that. So Jeremy Buendia appears to be fed up with all the people that make fun of the men's physique division because really, in all honesty, a lot of people do. But to be honest with you guys, I think Antoine Vaillant's guest posing was kind of a weird thing to push Jeremy over the edge. Because really, I didn't find Antoine's guest posing to be so much making fun of men's physique as really making fun of himself. I mean, the idea that he would be in men's physique board shorts is funny because he's a guy that weighs 300 pounds in the offseason. And even right now, I think he's like 275, 276. He clearly doesn't have the physique of a men's physique guy. So you got to be honest, it was kind of funny to see him in men's physique board shorts because it's a physique that doesn't belong in that division, which is clearly the point of that guest posing. So Jeremy didn't stop there with that one post. He went on a long Instagram story rant. I'm going to play a portion of that for you guys here just so you guys can get an idea of how upset Jeremy Buendia was at all the people really that make fun of men's physique. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that clip for you guys right here.
The reason why I don't want to compete anymore. The lack of respect that our division gets after everything. You know what? I'm going to come off attacking bodybuilding again. No, it's just facts. We don't get no respect for what we do, what we accomplish, what we've been able to build up for this sport. Still making a mockery of us, bodybuilders making fun of us, they're guest posing, saying show off the whole package. Man, look at Logan Franklin. That fool just did men's physique. That fool hung in there with the best classic guys in a photo shoot afterward. Trend, we're fucking bodybuilders, man. There's guys in the men's physique class that can't even make classic physique weight division because they're so fucking big, but yet we're still a fucking mockery of the division. And it's, you know, it's not even the fans or followers or people on Instagram that are the ones that are making a mockery of it. It's the fucking bodybuilders, man. You guys hate us for no fucking reason. And you know what? I'd be mad too. Because you know what? The physique guys are the ones getting the fucking checks nowadays. You know, we're the ones with the fucking contracts. And you guys are all going to hate me for saying this. And that's fine. Because you guys already fucking hate me. I don't care. You know, I'm just sick and tired of sitting back, keep my mouth shut, watching us getting fucking made fun of when we've done so much for this fucking industry. Shit. I know this is probably going to piss off a lot of bodybuilders and a lot of guys are going to start popping off. But what are you guys really mad about? Are you guys mad about the fact that you guys keep attacking my sport or what I've worked my whole life for and what I've accomplished? You guys keep belittling it, making fun of it, and I'm just standing up for it? Is that what you guys are mad about? Or are you guys mad about the fact that I've been able to accomplish a lot off the stage as well and create a life for myself that is something that a lot of you guys have been working your asses your whole lives to get to? And I was able to hit the fast track utilizing the men's physique division and my fucking brains. Is that what you guys are mad about or what? Because there's no reason for you guys to come at me in any way when you guys are the ones that are coming at me first. Let me ask you guys this. Why is it that every other division, the Olympia winner has had their picture put up in Gold's Venice? Open bodybuilding, women's open bodybuilding, classic physique, women's fitness. I'm not sure if figures up there. I'm not sure if bikini is up there, but men's physique is definitely not up there. The one division, the one male division, and I've won 4 titles. I love Danny Hester. That's my boy, and he's even the one that brought this up to me because I didn't was going to say shit. He has 1 Olympia title, and his picture's up there. Granted, Danny's a legend. Danny's been in the sport for a long time, and he deserves to be up there. But I've won 4 Olympia titles. And that's not enough to get my picture up on the wall in Gold's Venice. But every other division is. Oksana, I love her to death. She's won 4 Olympia titles in fitness. Just as many as I have. Why are my titles not as important as theirs?
So to be honest with you guys, I think Jeremy Buendia was overreacting a little bit. I don't think Antoine's specific guest posing was really so much making fun of men's physique. It was a funny guest posing, but to deny that there's a significant size difference between a guy like Antoine and a men's physique guy is kind of stupid. I mean, the whole point in this guest posing is the fact that he's way bigger than a men's physique guy, which he is, and that's why it's funny to see him in men's physique board shorts, which I think is kind of innocently making fun of men's physique. And also, like I said, I think it's making fun of himself a little bit because he doesn't belong in men's physique board shorts. That could be, making fun of him. And there's also the fact that, to my knowledge, Antoine never said anything. I don't think Antoine came out and said anything negative about Buendia or came out and said anything negative about men's physique. I think the only thing that Buendia is referring to here is just this guest posing. And I don't think that was really the intention that Antoine had, was to offend anybody or piss anybody off. I think he just thought it was funny, and I think it was too. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you think men's physique deserves more respect? Do you think too many people make fun of men's physique? And do you think Antoine Vaillant was out of line here for what he did, or do you think it was just a funny joke that really had no ill intention behind it? So next up in the news, we have Larry Wheels hitting a new deadlift PR. And it almost blows my mind how many times I've said that exact same sentence in a video because he's done it so many times. So Larry Wheels recently hit a deadlift rep PR, deadlifting 805 pounds or 365 kilograms for 7 reps. As you can see in this video here. Now the real question is, when will Larry Wheels ever stop hitting PRs? And I think that's going to be the real interesting topic for a news video, is when Larry Wheels hits a plateau, if he ever hits a plateau, because it seems like every week, actually really like every other day, Larry Wheels is one-upping himself and hitting some kind of new PR, which is the impressive thing about Larry Wheels, is that he keeps doing these insane feats of strength, but a week later he does something even more impressive, and he just keeps doing that. So my question is there ever going to be a point of diminishing returns where he's not hitting PRs? But until then, I think we're going to have lots of new Larry Wheels PRs and news videos to come. So the next story that I have for you guys today is both WWE and bodybuilding related. So the monster among men himself, one of the biggest WWE superstars today, Braun Strowman, or his real name is Adam Shearer, recently did a training session with Flex Lewis at his Dragon's Lair gym. And then afterwards, he also stopped by Redcon 1 and met Aaron Singerman. Now, the caption on Flex's Instagram post says there's going to be a video coming soon. And I can't wait to see that video, because aside from being one of the most massive WWE superstars in the game today, Braun Strowman was actually formerly a strongman competitor. I believe he also competed at the Arnold Classic Amateur in the strongman division. So he's actually a really, really strong dude. So it should be interesting to see, the dichotomy between Flex Lewis's training style and Braun Strowman's training style. So stay tuned to Flex Lewis's page, because I think we're all waiting to see that video. I think that'll be a pretty good one. Now, the next story that I have for you guys today is UFC related. So this story just broke yesterday, where TJ Dillashaw, who was the UFC bantamweight champion, relinquished his bantamweight title after a, quote, adverse finding was discovered in a drug test that he took, and he was also hit with a 12-month suspension by the New York State Athletic Commission. After relinquishing the title, Dillashaw put out this statement on Instagram. To all my fans, I wanted to be the first to let you know that USADA and the NYSAC have informed me of an adverse finding in a test taken for my last fight. While words can't even begin to express how disappointed I am at this time, please know that I'm working with my team to understand what has occurred and how to resolve this situation as quickly as possible. Out of fairness and respect to the rest of my division, I've informed the UFC that I'll be voluntarily relinquishing my title while I deal with this matter. So this is pretty big news for the UFC, especially considering the fact that we just had the John Jones picogram debacle back in 2018. So I'm sure the speculation right now about potential drug use in the UFC is really running rampant. And Conor McGregor had this to say about the Dillashaw situation on Twitter. I called that little snake way back. I'm the new St. Patrick. So as of now, it's still unclear which exact substance created this adverse finding in the drug test, but I'm sure that information will come out over the next couple days, and I will keep you guys posted as this story develops. All right, now for the final story today, guys. I talked about this a couple days ago, that there was a Kai Green bodybuilding figure that had been released by this company called Iron Idols. So you can follow them at ironidols_com on Instagram, where you can go to ironidols.com to pre-order. Now, they had the Kai Green figure, which is already active and live. You can buy that right now. But they just released the pre-orders for a Josh Lenardowitz, a Jay Cutler, and also a Brandon Curry bodybuilding figure. So they are actively expanding their line. So I want to know in the comment section below, what would you guys like to see this company make next? Would you like to see them make some old school golden era guys? Do you think maybe the current Mr. Olympia, Sean Roden, 7-time Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath, 8-time Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman, or Lee Haney? I'm curious to see who you guys would like to see in this lineup, and if you could buy any bodybuilding figure in the world, who would it be of? Now, obviously, I think a lot of people are going to say Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I'm guessing there's probably some kind of licensing rights to be allowed to use Arnold Schwarzenegger's image like this and sell it. So that's probably why they haven't made one yet. That would just be my guess. So that's the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.